We're here with Logan Hammer, Utah State's pole vaulter, who's broken 3 records so far. We'll get back to those records in a second. So, Logan, I want to know, how did you get into pole vaulting?
Getting into pole vaulting, I kind of got it. My mom forced me to do track my freshman year of high school, and I ran distance for a little bit, and I ran past the pole vaulters every day jumping. And as the season went on, I watched them jump, and I thought it was really cool, so I asked if I could try it. And the coach let me try it, and I ended up getting back into it the next year and going full time with it. And that's kind of the way that I got into pole vault. I just watched them jump, and I thought it was really fun.
I know that you made it to the Olympic trials for Paris. Can you tell me what it was like to prepare to get there, and once you got there, like everything you were going through, what your mind was going through? Can you take me through it?
So at the beginning of the season, we have a goal meeting with my coach, and we kind of talk about our goals for that year and what we want to do, what we want to become, like whether we want to try and attempt heights and different things. And at that meeting, I told my coach that I wanted to make it to the USA Championships. I knew it was going to be the Olympic trials. I just didn't want to kind of seem too ambitious. And he said, "You mean the Olympic trials?" And I said, "Yeah." And so he said, "We're going to work towards that." And so over the season, I had that goal in mind, and it wasn't like my main focus the entire time. I was focusing on getting better bit by bit. But eventually I was able to kind of reach that goal. And to be able to reach that goal was something special for me. It was a lot of accumulation of the support of my family, of my now wife and my coach. All of them supporting me was something really special. I remember I was at home when they actually announced that I was going to the Olympic trials. And I remember being with my parents and hearing the news that I got in and that everything was super exciting. I think we cheered for a little bit, and then we went out and we celebrated, and I got to call my fiance at the time and called her and talked to her about that. Being there is something surreal. It was something that I had looked forward to for a long time, I guess. You always, when you're growing up and you're doing something that you love, you always look up to people. You get to look up to heroes and different things, and to be able to go and compete alongside with my heroes, with people that I had tried to essentially model my jumps after, to be able to compete against them was something really special. It was a little bit nerve-wracking because I was kind of the new guy there, but it was something really cool, and I've learned a lot from that experience and how to carry myself, as well as understand that everybody has the capability of doing amazing things. Nobody's better than anybody else. You just work towards your goals and you work hard and you eventually will get there.
That's so awesome. I think it's so cool. You represented Utah State perfectly. It was amazing. So back to those 3 records that you broke. Can you take me through like how it felt once you cleared the bar, and just like once you know you beat the record, like how does that feel?
Honestly, I never go in trying to think I'm going to beat the record. Going into a meet, I just say I want to clear a bar at a time, and I want to go for it. And the goal, obviously, is to get higher, is to get as high as you can. But when you clear it bar by bar, each bar is special, and you make that special. So whether it be like a 17-foot jump or whether it be a 540 jump, it's a special jump to me. But jumping 18 feet or over 18 feet and and breaking the school record is something really cool in and of its own aspect, and the fact that you're up 18 feet in the air. It is super fun. My favorite part is to be over the bar and come down and see the bar still hanging up there. And to see the bar up there and to realize that I've gone that high off the ground after so much work that I've put in and that my coaches have put in, as well as my family to support me and my wife, is something that really just is accumulation right there. And I love to yell afterwards just because I get so excited, just because it happened. And it's a moment to be in. It's something to relish in the moment.
Yeah, that's so awesome. We have one quick question. I think we're all wondering it. How many records do you plan on breaking after this? You've already hit 3.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping many more. I'm never going to say a certain amount because I don't want to jinx myself, but I just want to jump and keep jumping. The higher I get, the more fun it is. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being with us here in the studio today. Back to you at the desk, guys.
A clean air marketing contest brought high school students from all across the state to campus, competing for hundreds of dollars while also learning about clean air. This contest hopes to teach youth about air quality issues and how idling cars impacts winter pollution. Students submit creative posters encouraging clean air. The artwork and award ceremony was held at the Nora Eccles Harrison Museum of Art. Utah State professor Edwin Stafford, the co-founder of the competition, believes creative contests sparks the fun of learning.
The art is fantastic. This year it keeps getting better and more provocative.
Out of more than 1,000 entries, the top 20 submissions received cash rewards up to $300. 12 out of the 20 winners came from Cache Valley. To celebrate the contest's 10th anniversary, past winners will be displayed at the NEMA through the end of February.